Hey you! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Val Unfiltered and this is Val. If you're new here, hi, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you like this video, please give it a like. And today I am so excited because this is going to be the first time I am going to be trying the Latte makeup, and I wanted to record and see what you guys think. So let's get started. So I did do my eyebrows just to have something to start with, and I did use concealer and just a nude eyeshadow to start off. And I'm gonna be using, and I know this might be very old, but I don't have any new palettes, and honestly I feel like we have all of these palettes somewhere in our house. So it's gonna be the 350M, the 35O palette, the mattes version. So I do have it here. So this is what she looks like, and I'm gonna use it because this is such a good palette for the latte makeup that we want to do. So I'm gonna start with just a fluffy brush, and I'm gonna blend it all over my lid. I'm gonna start, I saw videos of it being like very browny, not too orange, not too like cool tone. It's like kind of like a good neutral in between. So I'm having a hard time picking which one, because I don't want to go too cool tone, but I don't want to go too like, no. So I think I'm going to start with this one here. I feel like that's a little bit cool tone, but it's going to help mix in the other one that I want to do just to kind of get it going. So we're going to be doing that all over the lid. Just like so, blending it all over. And deepen a little bit. And you're just going to be blending back and forth. You can do circle motions, or you can do the wiping motions. Okay, I think that's a good transition shade. And then from here, I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of a middle brown. I'm gonna do this one here. I feel like the latte makeup is just the same tones all over your face. So as long as you're kind of matching the vibes, it'll give latte makeup. I looked at so many inspiration pictures because so many people have done it already. And then I'm just going to bring that all the way down. A lot of people were saying peachy tones. A lot of people were saying orange browns were the way to go. So I'm just sticking to, I guess, that orangey brown. I feel like that is good there. Just blended it all out. And then I do want a little bit of definition like right around there. So I'm gonna do this one right here. Just a little bit of that. And then we're gonna do just kind of like that half circle. Just to give it a little bit of dimension there. All right, that is looking good. I'm just gonna blend it now, and I am using the same brush, that is kind of what I do. Honestly, I don't have a million types of brushes. Maybe in the future I will, but right now I am working with what I have, and I will teach you the same. So if you don't have a lot of makeup and you're thinking to yourself like, I cannot do that because I don't have all that makeup, you definitely can, because look, I'm using just one brush. One brush is all you need. Make sure you clean it. Make sure you're doing what you have to do to be able to use it next time. So right now there's not much color on there, and you can just wipe it on your hand and get rid of that excess. And then we're going to start again with this one. And I'm actually going to go ahead and do this off of camera, and then I'll come back once they're both done. Okay, so both of the eyes are done. Now I'm going to get started on the actual face makeup. So we're going to start with the Milk Hydro Grip in the Bronzy Glow one. Just because a lot of the makeup looks that I did see had that little glow to them. So I am just starting with this one. Making sure I put it all over. Just that way, so we can get that glow going from underneath. And I don't know which one to go with. I am in love with these two. And I don't know if to do the Lumi Matte or the Satin Foundation from e.l.f. I think I'm just going to go with this one. The Maybelline. I'm going to do 2-3 pumps of it. And then I got this thin little brush, so I'm just going to kind of brush it onto my face. And then we'll blend it out. I know it looks a little crazy, but I'm going to grab my sponge. Don't look at it. It's dirty, okay? I have not gotten any new ones, and I haven't bought in like the cleaner for it. So I've been washing it with a sote that I shredded, but I haven't cleaned them. I cleaned my brushes the other day, and I forgot to do my sponges, so I'll definitely get them clean. But for right now, I'm just gonna use it as is. I really don't know if this is my color, because this was the only light shade that they had when I went. So I had not much of an option, but I feel like I've been making it work. I really love the finish of it. It's not so dry, but it does give that matte, but at the same time it has that nice luminosity to it. So it really, really makes it really good. Just the staying power is so nice. And I love that it's affordable. So I'm going to go in with the Curve Case in the medium, and I'm going to go in with the Teddy Bear. A little bit of this one with that same brush. I'm going to go in right here. Right there. I'm going to grab a little bit of the Caramel Chisel and put it there too. I feel like that's a little bit more of a cool tone. So we're going to mix them together. And then I'm just going to take my Real Techniques little brush, and I'm just going to blend that out. I start with a little bit because these are very pigmented. So you definitely want to build your way up and not start with too much. just blended that all in, and then we're going to put in some on the forehead. And I'm just going to do that there. And just a blend. A big part about makeup is just blending. So you can do anything if you learn to blend. Right, I'm just dragging whatever is left on the brush onto that top part of my forehead. It looks really nice. And I think that is actually all I am going to be putting, because I don't want too much. And I did see that they did do a little bit of blush, some of them. So I'm just actually going to go in with, I don't know if this is a bronzer, but to me, it could work as a blush. So I'm just gonna, yeah, I feel like we could definitely use that as a blush. There's that red undertone, and I feel like that is perfect for this look. I did the tiniest bit. And I'm just going to blend that in. All right, definitely giving that orangey. Look to it, and then I'm actually going to bring that a little bit up. And mix it a little bit into my eyeshadow, just that way. It blends very nicely. And then I'm going to go in with my concealer. This is the Sephora Best Skin Ever in 11.5p. And I'm just going to do that there, that there, and that there. And then I'm going to actually do the Fenty Beauty in Amber Suede for my nose, because I don't like it to be too like bronzy. It's going to be a cool tone. I have to blend this one up here pretty fast. If not, I will end up with the lines on there. All right, and you know what? I'm actually not gonna do it with that, because I think the water is definitely not allowing it to blend properly. So let me see if with the brush, I stopped using that sponge for a pretty long while, and I had been doing just brushes. So I think this concealer definitely works better with a brush. All right, just gonna blend that under the eyes. Do a dot here. right there. Then I'm just going to take a little bit of a blending brush. I'm going to start blending out that nose contour. My nose is definitely peeling. All right, and that is it for the nose. All right, so this is how it is all looking for the setting powder. I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty in Pound Cake. Just going to grab a little bit on my puff, and I'm going to go back to that one we were blending the concealer with. And I'm going to go in with starting from here and then working our way up. I do the baking method just because I am more on the oilier side. So I definitely have to powder the middle part of my face, my nose, and my T-zone very, very well. All right, just like that. I'm gonna let that sit for just a little bit. And then I'm gonna set the rest of my face. So the rest of it is gonna be set by bronzer. I'm gonna do the Luce Beauty in Fair. And it's just a pretty neutral color. Just to set what we had already put down there. I like to do that there. And then I'm going to take a clean brush and start wiping away that bake. Then I'm going to pinch it a little bit and just put a little bit on the nose. Since they were talking about peachy, I'm going to do this one in Bye Bye Pores Blush in Natural Pink. Do just the smallest amount. Just patting that in. All right, and then makeup look is not a makeup look unless you have some type of shimmer going on. So I'm gonna do the Champagne Showers from e.l.f. Just a little bit of it here. Like a little bit more in that inner corner and then diffusing out. I don't know if you can see that, but like just diffusing out. Want that inner corner to just have that whole sparkle part. There we go. All right, so we are pretty set now. I'm gonna do just the smallest amount for under here. After we did the bronzer and the blush, just to clean up down here and to help set. I did not see anybody with like any like eyeliner, so I'm not going to do any eyeliner today. I'm going to be doing the NYX lip liner in Nude Truffle. I absolutely love this color and I feel like it would go very well just with the vibes. All right, and then I like to do the corners. Okay, just like that. Oh, that is looking really good. Just like coming together, mixing really well. It's the e.l.f. in Honey Talks. I love, love, love this shade. It's like your lips but better. And I feel like it will complement this look so well. Gorgeous, Gorgina! Oh my goodness. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And now I'm just gonna do some mascara. So let me get that on and then I'll be right back. There we go. This is the final look. I just did the same eyeshadows I did on the top, on the bottom from dark, middle, and light. And then I did lashes. I did not do any lashes, like lash strips, but I did do my lashes with the Rare Beauty mascara. And this is how they are looking. Just that way you can see. And then just did a little bit of mascara on the bottom lashes as well. And this is my take on the Latte makeup look. What did you think? Let me know down below. If you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe. I am new here on YouTube and would definitely like to get started on building an audience. So this is how it turned out. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye.